might seem simple, but sometimes it's the simple things that make a big difference. Today I am talking to you about how to take out your hairstyle without damaging your hair. There is a right and a wrong way to take those out, and you don't want to sleep in your hair up. So what we want to do is put the hair under the least amount of pressure possible. These have been styled to last through your dancing, rocking around in the evening, and sometimes those pins can cause some friction on the hair. I just really don't want to see you get any breakage or even put your scalp under pressure. You can sleep with it in a loose braid or a silk hair tie, but we really want to make sure we're going to take a few precautions. Let's get started.
A lot of people don't realize, but the biggest damage actually happens when we take hairstyles out, not when we're putting them in. So instead of ripping your hair out at the end of the night, here's how I'd like you to remove your styles safely. If you've had your hair put up like this in an upstyle, just start by massaging the bun. You'll find that some of the clips and pins will just start popping out for you. And we really just want to take our time loosening the style. As you can see, just by doing that, I can see where a lot of the bobby pins are in this bun. So I'll just pull back the hair for easy access. Now, as you're pulling them out, if you feel like they're gripping your hair, simply go back and open the bobby pin. This will just release the hair and it won't bring your hair along with it. Just keep working your way through. Once you've got a first section free, you can select your favorite detangler. I'm obviously going to use the Serene Hair Care detangler today, and just spray through that section from the mid lengths to the ends. And this is going to do most of the work for us. The second most important thing is your detangle brush. I love this brush. It's by Amazing Hair, and I'll link it in the description. I actually get compliments on this brush when I use it. It's very gentle and wow, it just works so well. So your detangler and your detangling brush starting at the ends of your hair, working in sections. So I'm just going to work my way up to the mid lengths and make sure there's no tangles in there. And this is just brushing out the product as well and preparing us for washing our hair. Because if we don't use a really high quality detangler and a really high quality detangling brush, we can actually cause more damage in this step. Once you've finished the first section, then we're going to continue on with what we were doing. So we're going to keep massaging the bun and allowing those clips to show themselves. If you have someone to help you with this step, that would be ideal because they'll be able to see and pull them out as you go along. Once you've got most of the clips out and you're down to the ponytail, if you have a ponytail base in, we are going to loosen that a little bit, and we are also going to lift the thread to then snip it. Super important that you lift the hair tie or thread first before you pop the scissors in, because otherwise you're going to snip the hair. So you're better off just yanking it out than cutting the hair. Get someone to help you with this if you can. Once you've got the clips out and you've got the ponytail out from the next section, you're going to repeat the first step. Simply spray it with your Serene Hair Care detangler and work on the ends, making sure there's no tangles left. If you have a hair tie in there, cut that out if you don't want to risk pulling it out of your hair and all the hair that might take that hair tie up, and then pop your scissor under it and cut it. That way it's just going to unravel simply and take no hair with it. This alone is going to save you a lot of breakage through this area. Give your scalp a little head massage. A last bit of detangling, spray through the mid-lengths and ends, and just working that through, starting at the bottom, moving up the hair, getting out all the tangles, brushing out that hairspray, and then bring all the sections down and brush them all together. Sweet.
Like, it doesn't really matter how the hair is put up if you're just going to yank it out. So I'd recommend following after you've had your hair styled with a moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. And I also recommend popping a mask on after you've had your hair up. So you just want to leave that on for 10 minutes. Some people leave it on overnight. It just depends what you're up to. But you just need 10 minutes really. Then once you've done that, you're out of the shower, you're towel drying, you're just squeezing the hair with your towel. And then we're going to follow with detangler if you still have tangles as well, to replenish the ends of the hair, because we have been brushing them out. Put a little bit of pressure on them. Let it dry naturally if you can. Otherwise, gentle, low heat, blow dry. And try not to iron style your hair that day. Just give it a rest. Try and rest the hair. Try not to wash it again the next day. Just give yourself a couple of days to recover, at least. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. and also give yourself a head massage at some point. Loosen that scalp, protect the hair growth cycle. I'll see you in the next video.